All right, so just getting ready for a little meditation to ground our energy, clear our field, and run some energy. Just taking a couple breaths, just bringing our awareness to those breaths, bringing our awareness fully into our body and fully into the space. And then we're going to deepen our breath intentionally, breathing deeply in through the nose, releasing out through the mouth. Two more times. We're going to start by creating a grounding cord, dropping that grounding cord all the way down into the center of the earth. So visualizing this grounding cord coming out of the back of your spine or tailbone, or dropping from either side of the hips, dropping down, deep, deep down into the center of the earth. You may even hear a splash at the bottom when it reaches the center. And we're going to set this grounding cord to be on maximum suction. So it's going to begin drawing out, pulling out any energy within our field, within our body or chakra system that isn't serving us, isn't resonating at the highest and best frequency for us at this time. And we're also going to give our body full permission to release any and all energy that is not ours or that does not serve us. Just seeing all of that energy coming out, being sucked down into that grounding cord, all the way down into the center of the earth where it can be alchemized. Seeing all of that heavy energy, whether it be ours or other people, being drawn down. And as that energy is clearing, we're going to bring our awareness to our aura, that egg-shaped energetic bubble that surrounds us above our head and down to below under our feet. Just stretching your arms out, visualizing, smoothing out any bumps, rips, tears, or anything held in your aura that isn't serving you, doesn't belong there. You can even spin your aura around so you can see the back of it or the sides of it too. And then if you'd like, smoothing that aura all the way out, all the way down to the bottom and attaching the bottom of the aura to the grounding cord. It's just going to kind of cling onto that grounding cord like cling wrap. Just sucking out any and all energies within that auric field. Start serving you down the grounding cord. Next, we're going to begin making separations. So creating a bubble out in front of you, visualizing that bubble out in front of you and commanding any energy that is not yours from other people, any obsessive thoughts, any addiction energy, any lack energy to be pulled out into that bubble. Pulling all of that energy out into that bubble, taking a look at that bubble, noticing what colors are represented there for those energies that you were holding. Just examining them, just noticing what colors are there, what those things remind you of. This is the general read of the energy. There may even be pain pictures in there that you aligned with or identified with. old stories attached to these energies. And we're just going to pull that bubble far, far away from us, pushing it out, and then we're going to pop it, popping it with a needle or a flamethrower or whatever you need to. But when we pop those bubbles or make them explode, we're releasing that energy, sending it back to where it came from to be alkalized and alchemized, and retrieving and receiving all of our energy back from those energies that we may have given away knowingly or unknowingly. So just pulling out as many bubbles as you need to continue releasing this lack energy or this abandonment energy or any energies around suffering or your worth. Just continuing to blow up those bubbles as needed, filling them up, pushing them out, blowing them up, creating the bubble, commanding the energy into that bubble, pushing that bubble out and popping it as many times as you need to. You can always create bubbles as you're lit up around things or as things come up for you. Just put it in a bubble and pop it. We may even bring our attention or awareness down to specific chakras, like focusing on the root chakra, maybe creating a bubble, pulling out any energy within the root chakra that isn't serving you right now, is keeping you out of alignment or keeping you from being grounded, or any illusions or blocks, pulling those out of the root chakra. Noticing what they look like in that bubble and then popping it up. Doing the same for the sacral chakra, creating a bubble out in front of you and pulling out from that sacral chakra into that bubble any energies that aren't serving you, any illusions or blocks, any energies out of harmony or that are not yours, pulling it out, putting it into that bubble, pushing that bubble far, far out, and popping it. Working our way up to the solar plexus, creating a big bubble out in front of us, pulling out any energies, blocks, or illusions that are not serving us for our highest and best, or the highest and best of all involved, commanding that energy out to that bubble, making that bubble bigger if we need to draw out more energy. And pushing that bubble far out away from us and popping it, making it explode. Already starting to feel lighter. We're going to continue to move up into the heart chakra, creating a giant bubble for our heart, pulling out any energy that isn't serving us, isn't aligning for us for our highest and best and the highest and best of all involved. Putting it into that bubble, pushing it out to the cosmos and popping it. We're going to continue working up into the throat chakra, clearing the throat chakra into a bubble. Any energies that aren't serving us, any energies that aren't in alignment or aren't in alignment for the highest and best of all involved, any illusions or blocks. Releasing it into that bubble. And then making that bubble explode. See ya, thanks, but no thanks. Moving up into the third eye, creating a bubble for the third eye, pulling out any energies, blocks, illusions, beliefs, stories that are no longer serving us, that are no longer in alignment with our highest and best, or the highest and best of all involved. Placing it in that bubble, removing any blocks, any implants, any illusions, any stories, any don't look, don't see energy, any stuck energy, any suffering energy, pulling it out into that bubble and pushing it far away from us, making it pop. And finally, moving up into the crown chakra, creating a bubble above the head, pulling out any energies, commanding all of those energies that are not in alignment for your highest and best, any illusions, any blocks, any beings, anybody else's energy that is influencing you, commanding that energy into that bubble. Pulling it into that bubble, clearing your field, and then pushing that bubble far, far out in front of you, making it explode. Nice. With our field nice and clear, we're going to come into the center of head. This is your sanctuary. Your center of head is located behind the eyes and in between the ears, and resembles a place in nature. Your place in nature, your sanctuary, is where you can come to find clarity, to claim your space, to claim your center of head, to claim your field. But oftentimes, people who are thinking about us or that want us to do things for them, or oftentimes people who want us to heal things for them, will pop into our center of head and distract us, or have a conversation with us, or ask us for things, or impose their feelings or emotions on us. So we're going to kick them out. So just noticing those people that are in your center of head and dropping them out by pulling the trapdoor underneath their feet, having them sucked down the grounding tube, the grounding cord down into the center of the earth. This is common to have a lot of people in here. I often have a zoo in my head because of all the students that I work with. So with practice of doing this again and again, you'll get more and more clear. Less and less people will just be there by default. And so when people do come in, you can clear them or address them more quickly, as well as your energetic field will begin to learn we don't want them to come in. We only want to know what we need to know. And otherwise, they can stay out there. But in order to teach our energetic mind and body and spirit that, we have to practice it again and again. So releasing those people, we can even put them on a slide and have them slide down into the grounding cord. We can put them on a bus or a cruise ship and send them down the grounding cord. Whatever you need to release them. And we're going to bring that sanctuary, that center of head, up to a nice, bright light. So making it brighter in your center of head. Now that all the people are gone, maybe even creating a bubble outside of yourself to pull any leftover energies, any leftover beliefs, thoughts, emotions, putting it into that bubble, clearing the center of head completely, seeing your sanctuary nice and clean and beautiful, pushing that bubble far out and popping it. And in our center of head, to claim our space, we're going to create a chair or a throne that you sit in. So sitting in your beautiful throne or chair in the center of your head, we're just going to say hello, claiming our space. Now that we have grounded our energy, made separations, cleared our field, and reclaimed our center of head, we're going to fill ourselves in with a golden sun. Beautiful golden sun or orb above our head we're going to create. And we're going to fill this golden sun with all of our energy, calling back all of our power, all of our energy. From all the places we've given it willingly or unwillingly, commanding it back into that golden orb, sending back all of their energy. And then we're also going to fill this golden orb with whatever you need right now. So lots and lots of validation, lots and lots of love, lots of wholeness, grounding, peace, healing. Whatever it is that you need, filling that golden orb up now. And then we're going to make that golden orb 10 times bigger. We're going to give yourself 10 times more than you even think you need. Raising the vibration of that golden sun as high as we can hold. And we're going to bring that golden sun into our field, slowly drawing it in, bringing it in first through the crown, bringing that golden orb fully into your field, where it envelops you and integrates with every cell, every molecule, until you are vibrating at that very high golden frequency. Feeling nice and supported and renewed. We're going to run a little bit of earth and cosmic energy just to really make sure that we're nice and clean and sparkly and have our own energy and are really flowing. So visualizing, looking down your grounding cord and asking the earth, what is the best color for me to run? What is the color I need to run of energy right now that's going to be highest and best for me in this moment? I'm seeing a nice, bright neon green. So we're going to begin drawing up this earth energy in through the soles of both of our feet, up into our ankles, drawing this energy in through the calves, into the knees and thighs. Seeing this energy as it continues to flow up into the legs, into the hips, and into the first chakra. It comes into the front of the first chakra and spins around and clears it out and drops down into the grounding cord. Any excess energy that's being cleared out. Continuing to visualize and know that this earth energy is being run by drawing it in through the soles of our feet, up our ankles, our calves, our knees, our thighs, into the hips, into the front of the first chakra, and down the back, down into the grounding cord. And we're going to run some cosmic energy next. So looking up into the cosmos and asking, what is the best color energy for me to run right now for my highest and best? And I'm seeing like a bright light purple and a gold. So that's the color we're going to run. So intending to run this cosmic energy, we're going to call this cosmic energy into the crown, down the channels, down the back of the head and neck, down into the back and shoulders, running this cosmic energy down into the base of the spine, the lower back, and into the back of the first chakra. So again, visualizing this cosmic energy coming into the crown, down the back of the head and neck, branching out through and down the shoulders, down the back, into the lower back, and into the back of the first chakra, where it begins to mix and melt with this green earth energy that we've already been drawing in. As we do, this energy kind of swirls together and makes its way up into the front of the body, moving up into the abdomen, up into the chest, up into the throat, through the front of the face, through the front of the third eye, and out the top of the crown chakra. Almost like a whale releases water, their breath. When they come up, we're releasing this beautiful mixture of energy. So running that earth energy up through the feet, the legs, the hips, into the front of the first chakra, and then having that cosmic energy run through the crown, down the back, and then beginning to mix with that earth energy, running up the front of the body, through the crown chakra. It also runs up the front of the body and branches off where the shoulders are, fills the arms, and sends energy through the hands. So seeing this beautiful energy running from the earth and from the cosmos, clearing those channels, filling you up with nice, beautiful, sparkly, high vibrational energy that you. And then finally, now that we've grounded and cleared and made separations and released people and ran energy and filled ourselves in with that golden sun, we're going to place an energetic boundary out in front of us, which will act as energetic hello. So creating that beautiful hello rose out in front of you, creating a rose that's as big as your aura out in front of you. This can be any color you want it to be. And this is just going to be an energetic hello. This is my boundary. This is what I will accept. This is what I won't accept. And this is also where the energies that would naturally have come into your center of head, this is where they will climb into from now on. So as you start to feel clouded or tired or ungrounded, you may want to check in and drop a new grounding cord, drop your rose and put up another one, make separations, fill yourself in with sun to ensure that you're not taking on anyone else's energies. When you're ready, after you've placed that beautiful hello rose, go ahead and take a few conscious breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Before fully coming back into the space.